Radio show on KDWN 720 AM in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by Green Alliance in Nevada, and I am your host, Stan Hannell, sitting in for Paul Ira today. Our guest today is Marie Steele, Program Manager of Renewable Energy and Electric Vehicle Programs at NV Energy. We'll be talking about the latest developments in their consumer programs, including the PowerShift program, renewable generations, and electric vehicles. NV Energy has been a longtime sponsor of the Green Alliance in Nevada, as well as this Shades of Green radio show. Our producer, Annette Bubak, will be capturing the broadcast on video for Facebook Live. Facebook Live audience, you are welcome to write in, text in, and ask questions during the broadcast. If listeners to the radio show have questions for our guests, the call-in number at KDWN 720 AM is 702-257-5396. That's 702-257-5396. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Stan.
Great. Thank you, Marie. Wanted to go over some of the programs for NV Energy. Can you start with the NV Energy Renewable Generations one?
Of course. So Marie Steele with NV Energy. Very happy to be here today with the Shades of Green radio show. NV Energy's been a longtime supporter of the Green Alliance. And happy to work with you, and I've always loved our relationship with you, Stan, whether it's with the Green Alliance or the Nevada Electric Vehicle Accelerator. So we have a lot of really exciting things going on at the company. Around renewable generations, around PowerShift, which is our energy efficiency programs and conservation. Lots of great new products and services that we'll be providing for our customers to meet their sustainability goals.
Right, and help save money too.
Yes, help save money, reduce our carbon emissions. I mean, it's a win-win-win for everybody here in Nevada. So last legislative session, I know we've had a lot of guests in this year to talk about what's happened at the legislative session. But some of the biggest exciting things, at least in the Renewable Generations program, happened in Senate Bill 145. Traditionally, the Renewable Generations program was started about a decade ago, to incentivize renewable energy, whether it was rooftop solar, wind, hydro. And what we did in this past legislative session is distributed resources has become much more popular and economic for each customer. We expanded the technologies that are available for incentives, or will be available for incentives here in 2018 for our customer base. And so we included electric vehicle incentives and also storage. So now we'll have rooftop solar incentives, low-income programs for solar, storage, and EV plans will be filed on February 1st. So we're excited.
That's all under renewable generations?
It's all under renewable generations.
Okay. So that's neat.
All the fun toys in one.
Right. And we have 300 days of sunshine here, so it makes a lot of sense not just to harness the sun for your home, but also for your transportation as well.
That's correct. So that's what we're also pretty, you know me, I'm the EV, and I'll keep pushing it till I die. Yeah. We're going to get, electrify this transportation sector just because, in Nevada, transportation is now our largest carbon emitter over energy. And so our biggest lever as a state to increase or improve our air quality is transportation.
Fantastic.
And so, whether it's transit or individual cars and, the whole e-mobility movement, transportation and how we move as society is going to change.
Yes. Yeah.
And so it's
worldwide, too. I think you see China, India driving a lot of the changes also.
Well, I think that's where we'll benefit as a country. Whatever happens with our own politics and administration inside of the United States, different countries and large movers the automotive sector are banning petrol or gasoline vehicles at a future date. So, the market will be developed towards electrification, and so it's pretty exciting to see.
Right, and increased performance with these cars, too. You have a lot of torque, acceleration, the batteries are getting cheaper, so less maintenance, different things like that. So we're seeing that evolve, and it's amazing.
I think the latest that I've seen, because I think the biggest myth that most people think around electric vehicles is, that it's an expensive toy, and, you can't really afford it. And so the latest that I've seen from Bloomberg New Energy Finance is that electric vehicles will be on par with internal combustion engines by 2020, 2022 without incentives. And
that's quicker than I expected.
And I think you're the one who's actually taught me most about the secondary market, Stan, is that you can get used electric vehicles now. So, you can get Leafs and that sort. So, you can get it.
And some of the other
exactly. So, it's closer. It's not out of reach for anyone even now. But as more models come out from all of the OEMs, it's going to be pretty interesting to see.
This next year, I think, is going to be exciting. There's a lot of introductions and things coming out this year. So keep the eyes open. It'll be
Right.
interesting. Yeah.
So back to that. So just so you know, like from an update from a process perspective, so we've always had our rooftop solar incentives, and that will continue, and it's still going on in that process if you want to apply. We're currently in a workshop with the commission. Comments are due today, but for the electric vehicle and storage incentive programs, those will be filed on February 1st of 2018. So the goal is, incentives based in, July of 2018 is the goal.
Okay, great.
So, that's a public process that people are welcome to be engaged in, but, it's a long conversation that we've had, at least around electric vehicles and storage as well, but, we've been in investigatory dockets and education and outreach, which this organization, Green Alliance, has been a huge part of getting that word out there of the benefits of these new technologies, and it's been fascinating and really exciting to see people engage it, whether it's municipalities, transportation authorities, just the state altogether under, Governor Sandoval. It's been fantastic to watch everybody embrace it.
That's awesome. So where can people go to your website to find out more information?
nvenergy.com. So
Okay,
NV Energy, so we have a couple different spots, but on nvenergy.com, which we do have a new website, where we encourage all customers to go and check it out. It's a lot more customer friendly, I guess is the right word.
Sure thing, yeah.
And if you definitely don't have my account, I would definitely sign up for that as well. There's
My
new
account, MyAccount.
Yep.
Right.
So my account with NV Energy, there's now new tools and much more customer engaged, and you can use an app, and so it's you can break down your energy usage, which is a part of our PowerShift program.
So you can monitor your home, how it's behaving from your app, from your cell phone.
That's correct, and it
during the
helps
day.
to disaggregate where your high energy usage is, and it's we're pushing out more tools to our customers to help them better understand how they're using and where they
Right.
can save, and technology is just incredible at this point on knowledge and what we can push to our consumers.
Yeah, and education, as you say, communication, and just staying connected and learning and trying. We'll talk more as we come back in the second segment about the Renewable Generations Program and the PowerShift program from NV Energy.